I told Kathleen I wanted to do a Matter of Mind course, which is a book that basically, I guess we put it out 7 or 8 years ago now. And people were wanting me to do an in-depth workshop on it almost immediately. I did do one weekend workshop where we worked with a whole lot of the aspects that were in the book and so on. It wasn't as deep as I want to go this next time because I had to wait until my students were ready. You know, it's very interesting. Those who have read the book many times are always amazed. Every time they go back to it, it's a different book. I have people that have read it 16, 17 times and who will say every time it's a different book. Why is that? Well, I explained at the beginning when I put it out. The book is very easy to read. There are no flowery words. Nothing is repeated. That's what makes it hard. Nothing is repeated. It is simple sentences that speak directly to the point. So while it's easy to read, it's not so easy to digest. And really, that's the important thing, isn't it? How do you get to the pearl, the gem? So anyway, we're planning to do that in September, and I'll just put it out now. If anyone wants to start reading the book ahead of time, that would be good. But I plan this to be a pretty in-depth workshop. In fact, we're creating a guide to the book that is also a workshop that will be released to you in chapters. And the reason I'm doing it that way is I want to watch your progress. Kathleen's a little worried that it's too intense and people will lose interest because it requires so much of them. And yet I want to encourage you, if in fact you take the course, not to fall into that trap. To really think, wait a minute. See, I wrote the book to help you gain enlightenment. But one of the conditions of humanity is, while many people say they want that, they don't want to move out of their comfort zone. You know, life's pretty good. I'll do that in my next life. But you see, you don't really know that you will even have a human birth in your next life. You don't know that for sure. You have one now. And, you know, most of you have had many of them. But here's the thing. Not many of you have actually observed what it is like when someone, let's say, gets lost in the snow and they're freezing to death. You know, these rescue people who go up into the mountains and find people who've been caught in an avalanche or in some other way in an accident. Maybe they were skiing and they broke an ankle or something and they're out on the mountain all night long. It's very cold. They go up to rescue them. And if they are in the process of advanced hypothermia, it is very hard to wake them up. You know, normally they would be so excited to see their rescuers. Oh, good, you can take me out of here. I can't walk, help me. But no, they say, oh, it's so beautiful to sleep in the snow. Just let me go back to sleep. Because you see, the body-mind is changing as that hypothermia sets in. Now, partly that's the brain, but the brain is the vehicle that generates, or let's say facilitates, certain acts of awareness. You can't be physically aware without a brain. Now, you're still aware, but you're not so much aware of your body. So when this person is freezing, all they want to do, they're freezing from their feet up, probably can't even feel their feet by this time. But all they want to do is go back to sleep in the beautiful snow. Now, rescuers see this all the time, and they know you got to get this person up, or they're not going to stay in the body long. But you see, that's kind of the way I look at so many of my spiritual students. Just let me go back to sleep. Just let me have my good life. So this is the time for you to think about these things. Really, let it in. What do you want with your life?